Yes, yes.
Right, I've just clicked to go live. Why is it red? I don't
Millsy's
know.
first out. Shoot.
It says it's red, but I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's red. Anyway, so let's go and have a look at the boys, shall we?
Oh, that sounds really dodgy. In that voice. Have a look at the boys.
So what have we got?
Millsy's out first. He's keen.
Millsy's out first, is he? Right,
Yeah.
so let's jump in
He
with
doesn't want to be
Millsy.
held up.
Well,
He's quick in that Ferrari.
He sat pretty well in the championship as well, so
True.
don't blame
Barters,
him.
look out.
Yeah, he's 21 points back from Barters, so it's all to play for.
We're missing Robster.
Yes, he's up there as well. He's sat in fourth at the moment. He's on 79 points.
Handing out, they're giving away 3 points, that is. Missing races.
Yes, and obviously it's double points for it being an endurance race.
No pit stop, unfortunately, I heard.
Yeah, I don't know what's... to be honest though, in a wet race, I don't think you need a pit stop. It's
hard enough as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky enough as it is, so, you know, why complicate it?
Fair enough. So Millsy's coming on to start his first lap with skill behind him.
Yeah, let's chuck us into Helicam, if I can remember the button. That one. No, it's
Don't
not that
stuff
one.
it up.
Oh, yeah, I've just done it. I've just put myself in the car. Oh, that was wrong.
Just turn the PlayStation off.
So, first flyer for Millsy, who is sat in P2 in the championship thus far.
I was watching him in practice. He's pretty quick in that Ferrari. It wouldn't be easy, I wouldn't imagine, in the wet.
No,
I mean, compared to some of the other cars.
Yeah, we've seen it's the front-engined rear-wheel drive cars seem to suit the wet conditions a bit better.
I mean, they're all rear-wheel drive, but yeah, front engine.
Yeah, so a bit more weight over those front wheels, a bit more stability. I suppose it's a slightly different weight distribution as well.
True. Oh, looks like what's Albert doing?
I don't know.
Gotta give him a bit of a tow.
I'm sat in with Millsy at the moment just to see how he's.
Yeah, he's coming up on the back of Albert. No, Albert's getting out of the way. Albert's struggling.
So what's Millsy got for us?
It's looking pretty quick at the moment. So what sort of weather is it? It doesn't... It's hard to... Oh, it's raining, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, so it's static weather. So it's going to rain like this for the duration. The questions we've had is, will a dry line appear? And I don't know. I can't see that it would appear if it's constant
But what does
rain.
the track still... Like, I wonder what the track... Actually, I can have a look at that. Oh, no.
Right, so that's...
Yeah, see, that's where... I was watching him through practice. That's actually where he's obviously struggling the most in that Ferrari. So skill, what has skill got for us?
So who's on a flyer at the moment? 47.
Skill.
Yeah, skill. What's...
201.3.
Yeah, no,
straight off the bat.
Yeah, no, that's a decent first lap, that is.
Well, considering the other times I'm putting in through practice.
Branchy is second off. I've seen Branchy chuck in some quick times earlier on. Jumping with halves as he's
doing burnout still.
Coming up to coming up to the line now. He's got Barders not far behind him. So halves is off. Barders is 1.5 off at the moment. Bruise. Look at that.
201. Yeah, not by much. But yeah, straight on the pace.
Well done.
2 Astons are going to be the ones to beat.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck it in with Bruce because I saw him do a quicker time than that earlier on. So let's see if he betters it.
Another one to watch out is Glenn. I don't know what he's going to do, but
yeah, no, they're all in that same ballpark. The top 3 were all sort
Glenn's
of
coming up to the last corner now. Might see him pop on the table. Pole position. No, you got a bit loose there. Maybe not.
What's he got? He did. He chucks it on the top while I'm sat with Bruce because I'm expecting Bruce to chuck in a decent lap.
Oh, he will. Oh. Yeah, no. Glenn's a freak with this whole sim racing thing. He untouchable.
Yeah, iRacing, ACC,
×2.
European truck driver simulator. Oh my! Oh, we've missed it. Look at that. Look at the time that Skills just chucked in.
Oh. So what's this? So everyone's been sandbagging.
It looks like it at the moment. Skills just popped that lap in and then just jumped straight in the pits.
Does the track evolve even though it says damp? Does it?
Well, I think it'll rubber up to a certain degree, but I don't think it's
not like Optimum.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna like go green or anything like that. I think it'll just stay damp.
It's green, damp, and then wet, isn't it?
No, I think it goes damp green. Oh, as it's drying out.
Greasy.
It'll go
greasy.
Damp. Will it go damp, greasy green? Is it that way round? I can't remember.
Don't know. They all sound horrible, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Bruce, whoa.
Yeah.
Taking half a second.
So, are we going to see a sub 2 minutes in the rain?
Well, Glenn just had a nice looking lap, so we'll see what he's about to pop in.
Yeah. So who?
Right now. Oh, he's got P2.
So,
Everyone's...
Yeah, he improved it. So who shall I jump in with? Who's sort of halfway round? Right, Millsy. Where's Millsy? Who jump in with Millsy? Because he's 1.6 off and he's about halfway round the lap. No, he's not. He's about 2/3 of the way round.
Yeah.
So he's going to want to improve on that because obviously he's...
Go have a look at Barters after this one.
He's sat really well in the table at the moment. So you reckon jump straight to Barders from him?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Getting a bit quicker.
Yeah,
Barders
so
is on a
yeah,
hot
that's
lap.
0.6. Let's jump back with Barders then. So he's 1.8 off at the moment. See, I don't know what the Lamborghini's like in the wet. I never really drove it in the wet.
That was nice and smooth through there.
Yeah, it was. Because it can be twitchy even on a dry track, so I'm assuming that this...
True.
He's probably had to put a gum shield in because he's going to be gritting his teeth.
Doing alright.
Yeah, that's not bad actually.
Within a second, that
isn't bad at all. So who have we got coming round?
Top of the rear engines as well.
So Music is just about to set his first valid lap.
Whoa, she's a bright one.
So what's he just...
2:03.6.
So 3 seconds off. Okay. So who...
Albert, I don't know, he's not liking the rain at the moment.
Right, Branchy, I saw him chucking. Oh, he's just invalidated his lap.
You cursed him.
So Glenn is just about to cross the line. He's 0.198.
Crazy.
And he didn't improve. Okay, so we'll jump in with Millsy because he's about halfway round. 2/3 of the way round-ish. So he's a second off at the moment. I tell you what, these times are decent for wet track
Very much so.
or damp track. He just nearly did the same again. That's where you pointed it out
Well,
last time, through the final
yeah,
chicane.
I was watching him in the practice and it smooth the whole way through there, and then come up to that chicane and dead. I don't think he's having fun through there.
Branchy just died at the
I don't think
final
anyone would be.
chicane as well.
It's a tricky corner in the
got-
dry, let alone the wet.
Looks as if Bruce might be on a flyer, so he's sat in provisional pole just now. What's he got? What's he got? Everyone's loving the Aston at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, well, it's always been good in the wet, has it not?
Yes, yes. Right, so he didn't improve. Who else we got on a flyer? So
we got
Music
Skill's coming up to the chicane.
Yeah, I'm in with Music. I'll see if he improves. So he was 3.1. Yeah, he's improved by 0.2. Let's get Skill across the line. 0.429.
Oh, a little bit. Better than going backwards.
So 200ths. There or thereabouts. Right, so what we got? We got 3 minutes left. Where's Albert sat at the moment? So Albert sat back in 9th, 3 seconds off.
Struggletown.
Yeah, I think so. Unless he's doing his
Well, there's still 3 minutes. Yeah.
Usual tricks.
Nah, I know what he's doing. He's going to start from 9th, and then by T2 he's in P2.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
He manages to do it somehow.
At all. So what we got going on? So who should we jump in with?
340, 360.
So is Bruce is on a flyer, and he's got Albert.
Oh, Millsy just took 2/10 off his own time, so he's just jumped Barters, because they're on for a fight for the leaderboard. So that'll be a interesting battle through the race, side by side. Two of the mid-engine cars.
Yeah, no, that'll be interesting because they're both going to be.
It's about survival.
Yeah.
Obviously, but
they're going to be.
Do not spin.
They're going to be skipping about a bit more than the Aston, the Merc. You know, look at that.
Yeah, I think
top 3
Millsy's
Astons.
Oh, half a second. Yeah, that's pretty good for the wet, you know.
So Bruce just improved. 477.
Did he? Oh, he did. Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm still sat in with Skill at the moment. What we got? What's he got?
Harvey, what's
0.492.
Harvey's on a hottie, and he doesn't seem to be liking the wet in that Audi. I don't think I would be either.
No, not particularly. Although Gallo seems to revel in the wet in the Audi.
Any car. Gallo can do any car.
So 1.65.
Nah,
no, he didn't improve. Right, so
I'll stay on halves.
Barders. Yeah, you tell me if it's looking smooth. You were just crossing the line with Barders. 0.99. No, he didn't improve. Okay, so who is on a flyer? So who's that?
Gill's got one on the go.
Tabasco's struggling a little bit at the moment.
Yeah,
maybe that the Mercs aren't enjoying it because it's understeery at the best of times. So maybe in the wet it's just
horrible.
Yeah. So Tabasco is currently 4 seconds off, and he's just coming up to the line. So yeah, Tabasco's just taken 7/10 off. So who's on a flyer? Who's on a flyer?
So
14.
Harvey is smooth, has been smooth.
So he's on a flyer. I've just jumped in with halves. So halfway around the lap. What's he got?
To make or break. Oh, missed the apex a little there. Nice through there. Smooth, but it might be slow. It's hard to tell.
Slow is fast.
Yeah, well,
No,
this
it doesn't work.
This is the bit where he's going to make or break.
Yeah, it's all about the chicane.
Nice.
Oh, it looks nice through there.
Well, I'm hoping... Look, he might upset someone here. Or he could upset me by making me look a fool, because it looked really fast.
He did
Oh,
improve.
look at that! Harvey's doing an Albert.
So yeah, he's taken 8/10 off on that lap. So
nice
those.
lap, Harves.
Oh, he's just invalidated. So who's in that? So that's a new guy from the Netherlands. He's been struggling.
Oh, someone else has jumped in here.
Yeah.
Javi Kamayok. Haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, no, this is 2 new drivers that have
well, one's definitely
just joined this week.
Yep. Bun from the Netherlands and Javi from Australia by the looks of things.
Havik.
Javik. Mayo. I'm going to call him Mayo.
Yeah. We'll go the Aussie way and we'll just like
Mayo.
completely chop his name to bits and add an O on the end.
Look, it says
right, so
Mayo
he did,
in there.
So Bun did improve his time considerably. So I wonder if someone's given him a little bit of help with his setup, maybe.
Possibly. But that was a great lap by Bruce.
Bruce, God, yeah. So Bruce, Glenn, Skill, Halves. What? Yeah, top 6.
Millsy, Barters, the Branchy.
Yeah, top 6 within a second. That's decent.
Just need to remember E1. Steady Eddie.
That is good. I like that.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
So wait, can I? So you don't get blue screened?
Nope. So
yeah, nice. I'm just stuck in a camera window. Wait, how do I go there? Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. I'm on halves. So can you scroll between the people though? Now? Or you have to wait?
I think you can hit options and go return to garage.
Oops.
So that should work.
No, you can't.
No?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know where you're looking, but...
Right, okay.
So full out lap, eh? A formation lap. So that was a standard start.
It's another close one. Another close one. Well done, Gallo. Well done, John. There we go. Well done, Albert. Well done, Gallo. There's HSB. He's got his hazards on. He's weaving. Yeah, well done, Gallo. Go reverse. 8 seconds until it starts.
Does everyone press drive?
Oh. So it's helicam for me at the moment.
We don't want any. Came in like a wrecking ball. This is the best track for it.
Oh yeah, T1.
It's because on the far right, the inside line, the track juts in right at that you know, pit exit.
Hey, have you been able to return to garage?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
someone spun. Bruce has spun.
No.
I missed it. He's got plenty of time to get
Well,
back into his.
Barders has done it recently. John's done it.
Oh look, we've all done it.
On the outlap? Not all of us, surely.
Maybe in the cup car in the rain.
What? Wait, it still won't let me. Why won't it?
Did what happened last time?
Well, I'm locked at the back of the grid at the moment. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe as soon as it gets them all to start queuing up, maybe then it will let me.
Yeah, because I was watching Harvey. The last thing I was watching was Harvey, so it's got me stuck on him.
Yeah, I was in with the new guy. I was in with Sticky Buns.
Sticky buns.
Yeah, Sticky Buns. Don't you have
Finger bun?
A sticky bun and a cup of tea?
Yeah. Cinnamon scroll. Finger buns. Anyway, whoa! The screen just went really bright there. What the hell was that about?
Come on, why is it? Is it gonna let? Why are they all bunched up at the back there?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Because I'm sure that they can pretty much.
Why are some dots grey and some? Why are some dots grey? Someone's gone off. I can see the dot. Someone's gone off. Who's that?
Don't know.
The double file now.
Yeah. So why is it still leaving me at the back?
They're all caught up. Is
Is someone still off at the back? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I don't know what. Unless there might be something funny going on.
I don't know if it's one of the new guys.
Just sorting themselves out.
So come on, you gotta let me. Yeah, it's centered at the back at the moment. So.
Oh.
I reckon we're going to see some drive-throughs, you know, for all of these
We'll
shenanigans on the formation lap.
We'll see. As soon as it goes green, see if you can change it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. Race start initialized.
Green, go.
There we go. Let's just
Here we go.
Jump straight up.
Careful, boys. Bruce has got nice coverage of the inside line. Halves is nice and wide.
Oh!
Wow.
We've got contact at the back.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just checked up and someone stopped.
Bit of contact
Super
there.
clean. Up the front here.
Glenn and Skill had a little bit of a door knock. That's unsettled Skill a little bit.
Well, halves and Skill. Oh. Harvey. Just taking places.
Yeah,
going places.
He smelt blood and he's gone. He's gone for it.
I don't know if I want Skill behind me though. Because he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll be applying pressure. Especially, you know, knowing
he's got Millsy up.
The slight advantage that the front rear have got. Front engine rear wheel drive.
Yeah. Oh, does your screen go super bright through the Schumacher S? Or is that just mine?
Not yet. I'm in Helicam, so I don't know if it makes a difference as to what camera you're in. Oh! Halves was all kinds of sideways there.
Yeah, I was in his car.
Skill
close.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Okay, got it.
Skills.
Oh, is this the spot for it though? Oh, in the wet.
He made it. He didn't.
But coming into the chicane, someone's gonna have to back off Skill wheel. Nice driving. He's just letting him know he's there.
And Millsy looks quite tidy behind them as well.
Yep, he's
tell
not
you
going
what,
anywhere.
this is going
And
to
Barters. And
mix.
Barters.
Yeah, this is going to mix that table up something rotten. It's going to tighten it right up.
Still, whoa. We've still got.
Yeah.
Still got 57 minutes to go. But
So
look at Barters. And who's that behind him? The Branchy.
Right, so who's sat really close at the moment? Albert in the
Oh.
pits sat. Something happened with Albert at the start then.
Oh. Have you done replays before?
You can. You can, yeah. Yeah, tell me if there's something worth watching with Albert, and then I'll quickly dive into it.
Hold on.
So...
He's just come into the pits.
God, this looks like a lovely battle back here. So you've got Skill sat behind Halves, then it's Millsy right behind him, Barters within a second of him, Branchy half a second. This is a proper little gaggle just waiting to go pop.
What number's Albert?
92.
Got him.
So he's got damage, and
Yeah.
that's why he's static for quite a while.
I'm just checking out the replay now.
Branchy's having a look at Barters.
Yeah, Branchy was looking very spicy.
He's having a sneaky look.
Oh, who's in the white Lambo? That's
Satan.
Yeah, I think he locked up accidentally and punted the new Sicky Bun.
So yeah, Bun is sat right up the back of Tabasco. Or he was. Yeah. Right, so where should we go? Oh, Skills at nearly alongside Halves. He's side drafting. He's backed out.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Albert lost it at the chicane.
Right.
Let's have a look. Oh, no, there it is.
We could. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. Skills gone up the inside. Lovely move.
Oh, what happened to Albert?
Oh! And then he got all squirrely on the outside of the track. Is he going to let him back in? Yeah, they're going for it. They're going for it, those pair. And that's just dragging Millsy right into it.
Who are you fixed on at the moment?
At the moment, I'm sat with Skill, yeah. So him and Halves are having a proper ding-dong, and it's dragged Millsy right into it. Here's Millsy. He's having a... Oh, he was going to have a look around the outside of Halves then, and just had to sort of roll out of it.
See, Albert lost it out of this corner coming up, and then put it into the wall.
Oh, right, okay. It does look pretty tricky, actually. It's got to be said. So Skill's just got to hope he can shake these now and then get up the road, because he's already 5 seconds behind Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn's 1.5 back from Bruce now, so this...
Bruce is pulling away.
Yeah. So Bell's joined us. Bell said that Ski and Halves are having a good battle. Yeah, they were. I don't think it's over just yet.
Well, I don't know. Skills gapped him.
He has gapped them now, actually, yeah. You don't want to say job done, though. Too early for that.
No, no. We'll leave it to the last lap.
As he goes deep into T1.
Yeah.
Right, so where should we go? So
consistency would be hard to find.
Millsy is right on the back of Halves now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with Halves and put him on rear spoiler cam. As Millsy's has just taken him.
Oh,
and he's had him back.
Oh, Halves is back. Wow. Guess who's back?
So let's
Harvey's back.
jump in with halves, and we'll go. Oh, wrong cap, wrong. I was shot past it again. There
So
we
many
go.
buttons.
So I've got it on rear cam now, out the back from halves, and
Oh, Bardas and Branchy.
yeah, you see, I can see those two behind as well. So
Bardas had a
Bardas has got
moment.
it done.
I think Bardas had a moment.
Did
Too
he?
hot on the brakes.
Did it let Branchy through? And oh, they're nearly
Almost.
alongside each other again. Yeah, I'm on spoiler cam in with halves at the
Millsies?
moment.
Oh, I'm in Millsy. Oh, Millsy better be careful. Oh, he's wide. Goes right out there near on the grass. Oh,
yeah,
he's
tail
sideways on
end.
the exit there. Yeah, it's a bit of a handful by the looks of things. Harvey's like, you're not having any toe. Not even my little toe.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Bell. Yeah, no, the different camera angles now. It's brilliant to watch it. It's just
Yeah, don't know what to do ourselves. Usually we're just restarting the PlayStation.
Yeah. Here, watch our trailer again. Here, watch it again. Well, Millsy just nearly collected him. This is brilliant in the spoiler cam because you can see how close they actually get. So these boys are scrapping for it. Oh, this is good to see. Right, if you could see anything else going on at the moment, because I'm sat in with, so I'm still on the spoiler cam.
What have we got going on here? I think
he had so much drift there. Oh, Millsy's got a brilliant run on him. Is he good? No, he's backed out.
Glenn's closed Bruce down to just under 1 second.
See?
Albert's in a world of hurt today for some reason.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what goes on sometimes. You know, different tracks, different cars.
For sure. You know, minimal practice.
Right, so what sort of gaps we got? So yeah, Millsy in halves is the strongest fight at the moment, but obviously Branchy is not giving Bardas any breathing space.
So Branchy got Bardas somewhere along the lines there, did he?
He has, hasn't he?
It's all pretty spaced out. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's all spaced out other than Harvey, Millsy.
Yeah, so
Branchy,
let's have a quick look then. So that must have just happened. So let's go in with Branchy, which is car number 63, and we'll fast forwards. So it was within the last lap. Excuse me while I just fast forward for everything. So what happened? Everyone's having a seizure now because of what happens when you fast forward.
Oh, Branchy's gone off deep into the hairpin.
Has that let Bardas back through? Because I'm currently watching the replay to see what happened with these two.
Not back through, no, but he's just dropped off the back of Millsy and let Bardas. Bardas is actually struggling himself. It's just that consistency around here in the wet would be difficult.
Right, so hopefully we're coming up to where Branchy actually had Barders. Oh, Barders went off prior to the last corner. So in between the chicane and the last corner, Barders went off. So it just left the door open for Branchy.
Where'd he go? He went off.
He went off. He went off.
Off into the
He
distance.
went off, I tell you.
Oof.
So
Yeah,
what have we got going on? So yeah, that gap has closed down. It's sort of a second between Glen and Bruise. This scrap with Millsy and halves is not letting up at all. So we have lost one though. We have lost music. So I don't know if that was an issue with the Porsche in the wet, because we know that that isn't a very wet friendly car.
on PC, it's not that bad.
No, yeah, but I think everyone that we had in the wet, we were left behind by, you know, the more stable cars, weren't we?
Yeah, true.
On the PlayStation, at least.
Yeah. So, yeah, this sort of battle for the top, well,
So let's
what is it, top
just
5 is really not that far apart.
No, it's good. It's good. I've just jumped back with the new guy, Bun from the Netherlands, just to see if, you know, the latency, you know, sort of shows any issues, you know, while they're racing. And it doesn't
No, it's just
appear
more
to
so
be.
like the car tracks down the track sideways and does a weird, do you know what I mean? It doesn't look natural. I think that's how ACC do their...
Yeah, but I mean, is that only when you're in the car, or would that show up while you were in spectator mode as well?
It does show. I saw him tracking down the crab, walking down the
Ah, okay.
straight. Well, for me anyway.
Yeah, because I'm sat watching him at the moment. It seems okay. Maybe if I went to Tabasco's car and looked backwards. Let's have a quick look at that, just to get an idea. So I'm in the spoiler cam at the moment with Tabasco, and
Looks okay.
yeah, it seems
Yeah,
to
right.
be. Oh! He nearly collected him.
Who?
Nearly collected the rear end of Tabasco. So yeah, this is turning into a pretty...
Well, what's happened up the front? Something's happened up the front.
Don't know. Let me jump back out.
Glenn's out front. Skills out front. Bruiser's had an off.
Bruiser's had an off, has he?
Bruiser's had an off.
Just jump back.
Are you going to have a look for it?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, what I'll do is quickly go to the replay and we'll see. So what's
Millsy's all over the back of
what's
Harvey's.
Bruce's car number?
319.
319. Right. Okay. No, the the replay was doing funny stuff. It's okay now. So let's go up to that last lap. We'll see. Right, so yeah, Glenn's up on him now. So what happened? Oh yeah, all kinds of sideways at T1 is what started it. Then Glenn is back on him again. I wonder if the tyres are starting to suffer. Yeah, he spun off out of, I think it's T4, T3, T4.
You might want to get on the Millsy Harvey Branchy action.
Right, okay. Let's return
Oh,
to
Albert.
the garage.
Oh, what's going on, mate? He's not a happy camper today. It's unlike Alberto.
Right, so I've just jumped in with Millsy. Yeah, so yeah, Branchy is right on him now. Branchy's showing some pace today. The Boatley likes the wet.
I mean, Branchy's not slow.
No. No,
But yeah, Millsy was like right on Harv's bumper coming into T1. It's kind of scary. It would have been scary for Harvey.
It's good to see, though. I mean, we haven't seen much contact at all.
Nah. Such close racing.
And in the wet, so yeah. So Bell said that yeah, skill has got bruise. Yeah, we just did a quick replay of that to see what happened. Looked as if the wet is proving to be a little bit tricky.
Catch you out. He might have clipped. Did he clip the curb or something? Or?
Yeah, I think he had his inside wheel on the curb and then just tried
upset
to light it up. Or was it the outside? Can't remember. I was quickly trying to dash back because you said that it was getting exciting. And it is to see three cars in the same area of a postage stamp. It's pretty good.
That's all we got at the moment. Close racing wise. Oh, I missed. Oh,
yeah, I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was netcode. Millsy hasn't backed off, so it. To be honest, no, it didn't look like netcode. It looked as if Harv spun the backup. Obviously, we can't say.
I'm gonna have another look, and I fast forwarded through and nearly gave the missus an epileptic fit.
Well, she started looking at it. What's happening?
Oh no, he's. I think that was all halves. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it was hard to tell because they were real close, but it looked more as if it was to do with throttle application as opposed to contact. But yeah, this is so Glenn obviously hasn't raced this season, but I mean this is gonna, you know, if it stays the way it is, it actually puts him in a decent position in the table.
Glenn.
Yeah, because it's double points, endurance race,
right,
double points. Yep. So, you know, although he hasn't got any other races under his belt, you know, where all the scrapping's been going on, no one has really surged up front. I mean, yeah, Bardas has got a little bit of a lead, but it's not insurmountable. So yeah, this is about our closest battle at the moment. Bun has actually had Tabasco. I don't know how far he is behind Bardas though. No, he's quite a way off the back of Bardas. So I'd say we'll keep an eye on the gap between Bardas and Halves because that might start closing if Halves has cooked his tyres. So it's 1.2 at the moment. Yeah, this scrap between Branchy and Millsy, this could go on for some time. Is it? As some of the other battles were. so far so good, and good to see. So what can we do? I'm going to have a quick look at the table and just do some rough. So Glenn will come in, skill, take 36 points. 60. Where's Bruce? Yeah, that would. I mean, as where they're sitting at the moment, Glenn, Skill, and Bruce, it's going to move them considerably. Millsy sat in 4th. As long as he keeps it clean and just stays there, he's going to close that gap on Barders.
Nice.
And it is. They're going to be sat right up on top of each other in the table.
What about Branchy?
So Branchy sat in 5th. Where's Branchy in the table just now? So Branchy's in the same sort of boat as Bruce and Skill. So he sat quite low in the points at the moment. But yeah, it should. They'll leapfrog John, and that. Yeah, it'll close the gap between Branchy and Halves up considerably. So, just in case anyone's wondering what
good racing in the
talking about
next week.
There's the current table as it is just now. And looking at the positions, yeah, it's just going to compress that table even further. So, jump back into the cars again. So yeah, I don't think this one's over at all, this scrap between Branchy and Millsy.
Nah. I think you watch Branchy break into here, how much he closes up on him.
Yeah, under the brakes it just looks so solid. So let's jump up with, so it's 3.5 seconds between Glenn and Skill just now. Let's have oh, Satan is not having a nice day at all. He's just gone off in front of Glenn. So yeah, that Lambo is not a decent car in the wet by the looks of it. Because I mean, Barders has dropped off of halves. He hasn't closed anything up.
No, I think Barders is struggling in the Lambo, in the wet.
So let's take a lap in the passenger seat with Glenn, or the remainder of this lap at least. So let's see if I can jump in.
Ooh.
There we go, in the passenger seat. So he's still in map 1. He's got his traction control set at 5 and 6. And ABS is set quite high, but his engine map is on, let's go get this.
All the fuel. All the power.
I wonder what his times are like, because so his last lap was just over a 2:02. His best lap is a 2:01.5. So it looks to me as if Glenn's just been chucking in, uber consistent laps, and that's why he finds himself where he is.
Not surprising.
With just a 3-second gap back to Skill.
We got Harvey and Barters. Something's going on there. So Harvey's going backwards.
Is he? Right, so let's jump out of here, back to Helicam, and then yes, Barters has actually got him. So when did that happen? Just so I know roughly where to go to in the replay.
I don't know, mate. Probably the last lap.
Okay.
Dare I say?
Let's have a quick look. So halves is number 14. So let's see what happened to the young lad. Obviously, you've got 2 students in this league. We've got halves and we've got young HSV. Both similar
Halves doesn't care about uni where HSV does. Wait, what? Uni can wait for Harvey.
Yeah, I can't see. So what happened to him? What happened?
Man, Branchy's
Final no, it's not the final chicane.
all over Millsy. Coming up on a back marker as well.
Oh, yeah, halves.
Chicane?
No. He nearly collected Barders on his rejoin as well, yeah. No, so it was coming out of that awkward fast right-hander before the chicane.
Right. Oh, really? In the fast bit?
Yeah, so he went up
So
on the
hit
curb.
The curb or something.
Yeah, went up on the curb, spat himself off, clattered the wall, rejoined. I think Barders
He likes doing 360s.
Yeah, I think Barders would have soiled his pants, and then they find themselves scrapping.
Looks like whoa! Skills just gotten the lead here. We're missing out on all the action. I was too caught up in the Millsy Branchy battle.
Oh no! Barders off.
Oh no! Oh, big off. Did he clip the grass or something there in the braking zone?
I don't know. Too hard.
Oh, there's too
I was
much
sort
stuff
of
going
watching
on.
it and looking around, and I couldn't see. I couldn't sort of focus on anything. There's too many things going on.
I know.
Right, so
because Skills got Glenn.
Yeah.
What happened there? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to go in the replay and try and find that. Because,
I reckon Glenn's had a moment.
Is off again.
Is he? His car's broke, I think.
And obviously Albert is a lap down, but he's
Oh, his car is.
Yeah, his car's damaged.
Busted.
Just pit. You're halfway. Just.
He knows what to do.
Actually, I was saying that Albert was catching on him, and Albert went off as well.
Oh, yeah, he's struggling.
Right, so Skill is he 47?
He is 47, correct. Glenn is 62. Glenn's not letting him get away. I reckon Glenn's had a moment.
Right, there we go. So, the replay's doing funny stuff. They're all floating away.
Huh. Close your eyes.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have to get out of that. There's something wrong with it.
Huh.
So anyway,
I'll have a look.
Yeah, Skill is at the front. Glenn is not far behind him though.
Just keep
Yeah, because there's so much going. I haven't even been looking at
Oh yeah, Glenn spun.
the chat. Oh, Glenn had a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn is off.
Again?
Sorry about that, Bell. I was getting so excited and I didn't know where to look, and I was just trying to jump through as many cameras as possible, and then we ended up with some strange goings on.
I just saw it, so into the twisties. The tight, you know, the tight left-hander, right-hander, into the left-hander. He's looped it.
Oh.
Easily done. On power. Maybe it was that traction control there, Bob. TC1.
Well, no. He was on
him out.
5 and 6, which...
Oh, not TC1, sorry, the engine map. Engine map.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's getting full beans.
Oh,
I wonder if he might have cooked his rear tyres.
Well, I don't know. He's not letting skill get away.
No. So what else we got going on? So Tabasco is still having his scrap with Bun. Branchy is still sort of just over a second behind Millsy. But so far, yeah.
Tabasco, what'd you say?
Loads of events.
Hard to keep up with it all.
Loads of events.
So what's this do with if skill gets a win here on the table?
Well, that could make a hell of a difference. So Skill's currently sat in 11th in the table. That would take him to 78 points, which is where Albert is sat currently. So yeah, that will close the gap on that.
Doing wonders.
Yeah, no, it will. But the biggest winner out of all of this at the moment, I would say, is actually Millsy.
Yep.
You know, because he sat second in the table.
And he's got
he's got a few places over Barders that I think, you know, that's going to put them level pegging at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Branchy. Yeah, Branchy's not going to do bad out of this either.
I think John's a little late to the party.
Yes, yes. I would say that John's had an afternoon snooze and possibly missed the race. So he's joined an hour late.
Gentlemen.
We've got the pit reporter, Jordy. How are you,
Jords
mate?
Jords has arrived
Finished
back from his hockey. Oh, Glenn
Did you win?
lit it up again on the...
2-2. They scored with 4 minutes to go.
So it was 2-3?
2-2.
Oh, for 2-2.
Yeah, they equalised at the end.
You don't go for penalties.
So Belle was saying she's generally on the couch watching Skill on the TV and the stream is on the laptop. Now that's commitment. That's what you want to see in your partner.
We love the team Skill
so
and Bell.
Satan's just got out of the way for Skill.
Harvey's struggling. He's got damage. A few laps ago when he went off, his tyres were yellow. He was having to try and cool them down.
Yeah, no,
right.
We could see it. I mean, Barders is struggling, Halves is struggling. You know, and
Bruce had
really uncharacteristically, look at Albert.
Yeah.
Going to be coming away with 0 points at the moment, but obviously still got 23.5 minutes of racing left. So right, let's have this lap in car with Skill, our current leader. So
he's gapping Glenn now.
We're now in the passenger seat. Yeah, look at that. Look at that consistency. Best lap 2014. Last lap 2017.
Nice. He's probably one of the most consistent drivers out there.
Skill's running on engine map 1 as well, so it's not.
It's not just Glenn being a freak.
In actual fact,
it's an Aston thing. Maybe that's their wet.
Skill is running less traction control and less ABS considerably as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's obviously just got the feel of it.
Yeah. Super smooth, eh?
Oh, there we go. So Bell's actually said that the Litland at times sits on Dean's lap while he's racing.
No.
So
gears.
maybe in a few years we'll have a young Reaper. Well, it could upset.
That's how much.
It could upset Dad, though, couldn't it? Do you know what I mean? If you know you put your toddler on the game and he like outclasses him, that would be quite upsetting.
Be entertaining.
Oh, that's good, Bell. That is very, very, very kind of you. So, while Skill is racing, he obviously clicks his fingers. Bell, I need a drink. So she runs off to the fridge. Grim, brings him a drink back. Do you hold a straw for him as well?
Pit crew.
So that was a lovely, smooth lap there. Oh.
Oh, stop go.
Stop go.
Bun.
So the new guy has been hit with a penalty.
Is that for corner cut track limits?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Stop go 30. I don't know if he was in the pits. But yeah, at the moment, Skill looks really nice and smooth. There you go again. So it was the previous lap was a 2017. He's just chucked in a 2016, so he's super consistent at the moment.
It's liking the Aston in the wet.
Glenn's reporting that he feels like the track's drying up a bit.
Right, so they're
might be
getting quicker.
Could be getting hot. So
on the wet tyres.
Glenn has closed it up though.
Second, yeah. And this bloomin' Branchy and Millsy race,
is it still going on?
It's still going on, like half a second the whole way around for 40 minutes.
Let's jump in. Yeah, this just looks as if, yeah, I've just tuned back into them and yeah, it just looks as if...
it's just a convoy.
Same old, same old.
It's just, yeah, who's going to bin it first, really?
Oh, so Bell's actually said in certain parts of the track it has dried out. There's no rain in certain points of the track.
Interesting. I see it on the windscreen.
And yeah, Bell's just confirmed for us that's our lady in the sky. She must be sat in the helicam. Said that yeah,
Hey.
but Bun was in the pits, and yeah, the stop go was for speeding in the pits.
Right.
So yeah, this just isn't letting up between these pair.
Harvey's just reported he did a perfect 360.
He loves his 360s.
Yeah, I can't remember where the replay
yeah,
was. I watched him the other day. He did something like a 1080, you know, and then carried on going.
Times. Yeah. I think he practices it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can recover this one. Let's just throw it into that curb and see what I can do. I think he must have grown up on Tony Hawk's.
He's coming to the pits though, he's got damage. Barters is coming in with him.
Is he? So I wonder if they feel that. I mean, Bell
What?
said that they've.
Slicks.
It looks as if it's not. It's drying out in certain places.
Right.
So
They might be cooking the wet, say.
Yeah, I wonder if they're taking a gamble and possibly sticking some dries on.
It's looking that way.
He's chucking it in, chucking the towel in.
Who's that? What, both of them?
Harvey. I don't know about Barters,
Oh,
but Harvey's.
Harvey's gone.
Yeah,
He had a
been
uni
there.
assignment to do.
He should
all of a
have. He
sudden.
should have kept on going. He could have possibly picked up a couple of points. Oh, John's in the stream. Sorry, fellas, got home too late from dirt biking. Well, at least it wasn't what we thought it was, John. We thought that you had had your usual siesta and rocked up an hour late, thinking you were on time. So what have we got going on then? So I mean, this scrap's been going on for the whole race, more or less. Branchy and Millsy. Glenn is sort of holding that gap static, sort of just over a second from Skill. Obviously, they're both chucking in really consistent laps as well.
Yeah,
Barters must have had damage.
Yeah, Barters is reporting that he's still getting his car fixed.
Yeah,
that was quite a slam that he had. It was quite the contact.
So they're not going for dries. They're fixing cars and leaving.
Mm.
So we got Mayo. What's
so
Mayo
Barters
up to?
has managed to come out. So where? So yeah, Barters still got to pick up a few points. So no, fair play to him. I mean that car looked a handful. It was obviously beaten up as well, and he's decided to keep on going, pick up what points he can. Obviously, like we said earlier, double points with it being an endurance race. So
Barters has gone out on slicks.
Branchy,
he's
Millsy,
risking
very
it.
close. Very close.
Yeah,
and Branch is wondering if the rain's getting heavier. So
yeah, so yeah, actually, look at the camera. I mean, the helicam, and it does look a bit heavier. So let's have a bit of bumper action, shall we? So let's jump in with Millsy on his spoiler cam.
Barters might be interesting to have a look at how he's controlling it.
Let's just have a look out the back of Millsy at the moment. We'll watch this scrap for half a lap, and then yeah, maybe we'll jump in with Barters and see how the slicks are going on a wet track. So yeah, John has said he didn't. At least he didn't crash his bike this time. Well, if that's a regular occurrence, John, maybe it's not the hobby for you.
He wanted another rib removal.
Yes. Yeah, I had one rib out. I wanted the other
Wasn't
one out.
enough flexibility. I don't know. Is Barters on the in car? He hasn't got the windscreen wiper on. I can't see it raining.
I can't see a lot of rain from the back of Millsy here actually. So I wonder if.
I think he might be on something here.
I wonder if it's different sections of the track. Right, so these guys are doing like 202s, 203s.
They're slowing down.
Oh my god, so Branchy was right on his clacker just then.
Late braking, eh?
Yeah. Binger-esque late braking. You get that moment where your man bits sort of suck up to your throat because you think he's going to collect you, and he pulls it up and carries on. Oh my
curious to see what time Barters does, but
yeah, I'm just about to jump
with
in
the
with him,
dries
but
on.
this is, I don't know if you've got the stream on at all, but these boys are close.
Oh, look, yeah.
Crazy close.
Crazy close. Yeah, they've been doing that the whole race.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Right, so I know what's going to happen. I'm going to jump out of this and then something's going to happen. They're coming up to T1. And he closes right up on him. Yeah, under the brakes. That Boatley looks planted.
Barters is scared through the chicane.
Yeah, let's go and have a look
at Barters. He's struggling to get the power down. No, he's slow with those tyres. Yeah, 2049.
Right, so the only problem we got, I've just jumped in car with him just to see, and it doesn't give you any info on the tyres. They're just showing up as blue. So yeah, Barters has been struggling today. His fastest lap is a 2033 in the race. But grab what points you can, my friend.
Yeah, I think this is a torture race for a lot of them. Would be for me. I guess it was, has it been a consistent sort of wet though, I guess? It's not.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm sat in with Barters and it looks, the track
looks dry.
actually looks dry.
Well, he hasn't got his windscreen wipers on. There's no rain hitting the windscreen.
Oh, whoa, 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 oh. Oh.
Lucky to keep it pointed the right way.
Yeah, I think he's going to be changing his undercrackers. So yeah, he's now got Albert climbing over him, but obviously Albert's a lap down. He had all that damage early on and hasn't been a happy camper in the Merc today. The Merc has
you
not...
want to jump on board with Branchy in car.
Right,
so he's got his wipers on.
So what other gaps have we got just before I jump in with him? So Skill has actually extended his lead over Glenn. He's got a considerable lead over Bruce.
Yeah.
Who in turn has got a considerable lead over Millsy, but that's scrap with Branchy.
These guys, mate, hasn't stopped. They're going to need to bloody wring out their clothes after this.
Yeah. Yeah, they must be sweating.
Millsy got a good drive out of that corner. Oh, he's quick into the Schumacher S. He's got a run on him. Oh, he's made the move. Oh, no, he's off.
Oh, I just, as you were saying that, I just tried to quickly jump in.
I think he's giving the spot back to him for some reason. I don't know why, but...
I don't know. I'll go and have a quick look if it... I mean...
Millsy cooks the Schumacher S, but then Branchy's gone to make the move.
Millsy's saying that he was out of control.
Right, okay. No, what a
his
gent.
fault, though.
What a gent. You know, he obviously feels like he ruined that section of the track for Branchy and has let him through. Unless it is just to give himself a chance to calm back down and he's going to come back at him. But
I don't know.
Hats off. Yeah, go on. What were you saying? What Branchy? What were you saying about Branchy?
He's like a hemorrhoid to Millsy, basically.
To use
Yeah,
any
good-
other
good racing.
analogy.
Yeah, no, sorry. Bit like you, Geordie.
Yeah, he's got his donut. He's sat there happy, sat on his donut. But yeah, no, these pair have been going at it the whole race. And look, I think it looks as if Albert and Barders are just having a scrap, just for the sake of having a scrap.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, Albert struggled and he's a lap down, but these pair are climbing over each other as well. So I've just jumped in with
Barter said he just did a
Barders briefly.
203 in the wets. Oh, sorry, in
On the
dries.
dries. Oh. So I wonder if he gets a feel for it. Obviously, you just can't make a mistake if you're on the wrong tyres. So Mayo on his
203.9.
Mayo on his first race is sat in 7th.
Yeah, he's kept it clean. Just has he been racing around by himself, has he? Oh,
Oh.
Barters.
Oh,
Going defensive.
they're still scrapping. I think this is
How
just
wide's that car?
force of habit for both of them. It's like, I don't care if
Oh,
I'm a lap down, let's fight.
Oh!
Yeah, that
oh my
was
God,
close.
Albert was on his bumper.
That was close. Yeah, so this table's going to oh, Albert off the track again. This table is going to compress considerably. Yeah, John. Yeah, we in the practice earlier, Branchy was chucking in some blistering laps. But I think the two up front at the moment, their laps have just been ultra consistent right from the start. Do you know if I could go in timetables? Will it let me go in timetables and look over the duration of the race? Does it let
No.
you go down to that, or is it?
It only shows you the gaps
Does it?
between drivers, I'm pretty sure. You can go have a look.
Yeah. Yes, you're correct.
It does the same on PC, does it? Oh, wait, hold on.
Skill
wanna look at
is
people's lap
dropping
times.
Glenn.
Glenn's reporting he's chewed his tyres, he's got no grip.
Oh,
That explains
Oh my
that then.
God.
There's, yeah, Barders is off again. Barders, you got to keep it
Branchy's-
circulating, bud. You got to keep it
Branchy had a-
circulating.
Branchy had a big moment through the chicane. Has let Millsy back on his bumper.
Is he? I'll jump back there because I tell you what, Barders is going to be in trouble in a minute. Who's that sat bit? Oh,
We got a move from
no.
Millsy.
Bun was closing up considerably on Barders, and then these.
Oh, you got some side-by-side action. Oh, Oh. Good racing, fellas.
So Millsy and Branchy back on it again.
Side-by-side, mate. Come on, get on it.
Oh.
Oh!
No, that was sensible. Branchy knew that he had the racing line, so he
awareness.
he rolled out with it nice and early. Let Millsy take the position. They live to fight another day. Well done.
Racing.
Good racecraft.
Ooh.
So we've only got
Struggling a
3
bit, though,
minutes. 3
Branchy.
minutes left now. I don't know where the last 20 minutes have gone.
Action-packed.
It has been. Yeah, so yeah, Glenn is now dropping back to Bruce. And they're having another
2018.
They're having another go.
So Skill's still out there doing 201s.
Yeah, it seems to have been sat in the 201s for the majority of the race.
Got that Aston dialed in. Good and proper.
Maybe we should have a look at the Aston.
Archie's reporting his tyre pressures at 24.8.
What, on wet tyres?
Yep.
So he's driving around on balloons. Soft
No.
balloons.
Inverted. They're like inside out.
Who needs tyres anyway?
Nah, just the rim will do.
Yeah. He's now driving a Commodore SS on the steel rims. Because he's killed the tyres.
Glenn's reporting understeer problems.
Yeah, I think if he had already cooked his tyres, yeah, it's not going to get any easier. Although Bruce hasn't closed up on him much, so Bruce must be suffering a little bit as well.
He is, I think, yeah.
So right, we're getting towards the tail end, so let's see how Bruce has gotten on. The car does look like it's moving a tiny bit. So he's just coming up to cross the sector line, so we'll see what gap there is. Yeah, Glenn is struggling and Bruce is struggling at the same rate, and we'll take the final lap with Skill. Let's jump in with him. So I'm in the passenger seat with Skill now. We'll do this for his final lap.
Yeah, there's nothing else going on, really.
So he's finally dropped into the 202s. So that last lap was a 202.2.
Maybe it's the young fella driving.
So John is pleased that it's Skill out front. Get the dog, Skill.
It's not surprising, though, to be honest.
No, great drive. Very consistent. Very fast. I mean, when you look at those lap times,
He always makes places.
Yeah, you look at those lap times, and then you look at the likes of Barders, Albert. You know, they're 2 seconds off of, you know, where Skill's been managing to sit for the whole race.
Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, Lorenzo. This is like Jorge Lorenzo of a few years back.
Yes. Bins it.
I didn't think he would be able to break that late in the wet.
Going for fastest lap, is he?
No, he's
well done.
about
Skill.
0.4 off.
Good race.
That's brilliant. Well done, mate. Well done.
And Glenn.
And he spilt it
The
off.
G unit.
He spun it off just for good measure. So sorry, Glenn, didn't manage to jump in with you. Jumped in with Bruce just as he crosses the line. There's our podium. Skill, Glenn, Bruce. Millsy has got an angry branch. He's swarming all over the back of him. Although it's
with his 24 psi tyres. No, that was a good race by those two, Millsy and Branchy. That was super clean.
brilliant.
And Brew's unfortunate there, but still
Well,
got a
still
podium.
still a good result. Still a good result. Long season, very long season, in fact. After inputting all that in the table yesterday. So, Tabasco, God, yeah, there were massive gaps. But there was something weird with the start as well, so I don't know if that contributed in any way.
What do you mean? Weird.
Well, we ended up with like one of the cars right off the back of the grid, didn't we? So Mayo in his first race, because he was a lap down, he has finished in 7th.
Yeah, nice. And
So Tabasco in 6th.
Did all right there.
Mayo in 7th. Barders in 8th. So Barders has managed to secure himself a few points. First race for Bunn. He secures himself 4 points. So the newcomers have all scored on their maiden voyage.
I wonder when the last time Albert didn't finish in the top 10. I reckon that's been a long time.
Well,
that's a good point.
It's classified him in 10th. It has actually classified him in 10th.
The struggle was real though with Albert.
Yeah, so yeah, no, that's pretty bizarre.
Hello.
Hello. That was an awesome race.
So if we
Dean.
So we got Skill, Glenn, and Bruce.
Sorry.
They're all here now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, cool. That was brilliant to watch, guys. I must admit, there was some awesome battles out there. And then obviously,
it's hard to keep up with it all.
A few instances, we're trying to quickly run to replays and see what was going on with. I mean, Bruce, you looked like you had it sewn up, and we're like, oh yeah, this is going really well. And then Glenn had his go at the front, and yeah, then he had his off, and then Skill said thank you very much, and seemed to not yield.
Run away with it.
Well, I had a few laps up the front, and I thought, oh, that's enough. Honestly, I'll just go off the track here. I don't need to be on the track there. So, no, just lost it coming around the last couple of corners, and then the tyres just went a bit on me coming in the first corner. So as soon as they get a bit red, you sort of lose traction a little bit, and that just lost me then in the first corner, and both the boys got past me. So there goes Glenn and Schooled, and I just couldn't get them. Like their pace just got quicker and quicker.
Yeah,
mine was pretty distant the whole race, but Schooled just got unbelievably quick. He must have done a under 2:01, I reckon, at the end. It seemed like he did anyway. So.
Well, I think his fastest lap was a 2:01.2, but he seemed to spend the majority of that race sort of sat around like a 2:01.6, 2:01.5.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, because I was sitting probably on average outside of the stuff up after a few laps. I was probably sitting around 2:02, 3, 4 on average.
Yeah.
And they seem to be 7-8 tenths every lap quicker than me, and I just couldn't get there. I was.
No, but mate, not to be sniffed at. Not to be sniffed at.
Well,
nice podium.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I was pumped with that. I was very happy with the pole, to be honest. Really happy with that pole lap.
That was a good lap.
Against these boys, I know Glenn's always very quick, and Skill's just getting quicker and quicker every day. So I was very happy to get pole, and I was hoping I could hang on to it, but it wasn't to be. But I was happy with the podium.
Well done, mate.
That was a good race.
Done.
Thanks.
So
then we got.
Yeah,
I think Branch is making a smoothie.
Yeah, I've just had to mute him a second, just because it was sounding like there was a washing machine like in my room with me. So
Glenn.
So first out in this season, and you've managed to snag yourself a podium straight away.
Well, I did pick the OP car, I must admit. It seemed a bit too easy to drive, if I'm honest.
No, but
Cheating.
even still, mate, like you were iRacing yesterday, you've probably been iRacing today. You've jumped over from PC to the PlayStation, completely different physics in
Yeah, it's not
between
easy.
all of them, and you've still managed to snag yourself a second spot.
Like he never left.
Yeah.
No, it
Well, he
feels. It
technically
still
has
feels
left.
feels very similar. It was a little weird not seeing any rain. Like you can't tell the track is actually wet,
Yeah.
other than driving on ice. But you can't. It's the window wiper going and it's raining, but you can't see it at all.
Yeah,
It's
right.
It's a bit weird feeling, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good race.
No,
I don't know
well
why.
done, mate.
Fun on that inside curve there, which I'd gone over a couple of times and had no issues, and then this time I just decided to keep going. So
Was that in the tight left-hander? Tight.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think skill would have called me eventually.
That's
The way he was driving, yeah.
That consistency was just unreal. But no, well done, mate. You know, first out in, and you snagged yourself a second. Lovely points.
Yeah.
Lovely
Thank
points.
you.
So, skill, mate, man of the hour.
Yeah,
That
cheers.
was phenomenal.
Yeah,
So,
it was good. Glenn was real consistent too. We were doing very similar times for most of it there. Thought it was going to be good battle coming up.
well, yeah, we were just watching the gaps, and it just seemed to sit around that second mark for a number of laps, and then obviously people have their different issues, different stages of the race, and stuff like that. But we were jumping in car with you now and again, and we were looking at your lap times, you know, and that was just ridiculously consistent. I actually likened
Cheers.
you to Jorge Lorenzo just then, because of some of the lap times that kid used to chuck in.
Hey, Skill Geordie here. Just wondering, were you carrying any extra ballast during the race? Maybe an extra passenger or anything?
No.
No, no littling on the lap for this race. Yeah,
No.
Bell informed us that you've got a budding young driver in the offing for the next few years to come.
Yeah, I got him on GD Sport. He knows how to stay on the road.
Yeah, nice.
He just can't reach the pedals yet.
Need to get him some stilts or something.
Yeah.
No, well done. No, anyway,
that race.
podium, brilliant race, brilliant to watch. I'll close the stream off. Thanks to everyone that did view, or anyone watching the replay. Thanks very much, and top
See you
race
next week.
by these guys.